look at this nice, beautiful weather across the four states right now. Well, hello everyone. Happy Monday. We got through Easter Sunday, and hopefully you guys had a great Easter weekend. The weather, was nice on Easter and also today as well. Looking at that on our windows and more tower cam, we're seeing the results of all the rain that came through this weekend. Beautiful greenery right now, especially for us here in Joplin. Now, on our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler, temperatures are currently in the 60s, a couple 50s on the board as well. We will see highs today, though, continue to increase. We'll be looking at some 70s on the board for us, but we are nice and clear, dry as well today, and we can thank the high pressure for that. Now, the winds are not stirring up too much as well, finally getting a little bit of a break from that. We're going to see some gusts here and there today, but light and variable winds are going to take over. Then we'll start to see a southeasterly flow make its way to us as we get into this evening, and then we'll see more breezy conditions return tomorrow, and then going into the midweek mark as well, where those winds are really going to start to stir up once again. You know what's good when the winds are calmer? It means we're not going to see the spread of as much pollen, and we definitely need that with all the pollen right now, especially tree pollen outside. Now, ragweed's not too bad as well. UV index is going to be higher today with that sun really pushing through, so make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. So right now, this is that high pressure, that surface high pressure that is surrounding us. It's going to continue to shift off to the east. Now, that's going to make some room for some of that low pressure as we get into the next couple of days. It'll start to encompass some of the four states, and then we're also tracking another system that'll be coming in. Now, this will be making its way to us from the north, and of course, it's a cold front. Now, this cold front is going to stir up our winds. It'll bring in more so a tightened pressure gradient, which means we'll see more wind activity and breezes for us. We'll also have a trough off to our west. Now, some of these systems might bring a little bit of our precipitation to some parts of central Missouri, but a lot of that dry air for us at the mid-levels is going to prevent a lot of this from encompassing the four states. So we might see a little bit of that cooler air ushering at times, but as a whole today, and really for a good portion of our week, we're going to see warmer temperatures in the 70s. So we'll be a little bit above that seasonal average, more so in the 70s for us throughout this entire week. Then as we get into our weekend, some 80s on the board. Around 80 for us on Saturday, some upper 70s by Sunday, but from Thursday to Sunday, we do have shower and storm chances for us. So the first part of our week is going to be drier. We'll see some winds really increase, warmer temperatures over the next week really for us, but rain chances will increase. As I said, we have showers and storms expected from Thursday to Sunday. Now, we do need the rain, but when we get all of it at once, it can be a bit overwhelming, but we are still experiencing drought across the entire region. So we'll take the rain just in bits. We need, some periods between that. But our highs for today are around 70 degrees for us in Joplin, 69 in Pittsburgh, and also 72 in Veneta. As we start to get into this evening, though, lows are going to drop. We'll see some 40s on the board, so it will be a little bit cooler for us this evening. Now, let's look at your KSN forecast for your local weather authority. Today, we are going Monday. Well, I hope you guys had a very blessed and nice Easter weekend, and we're starting off this week with the sunshine. We're looking at that here on our windows, more tower cam, a beautiful view for us this morning. And, that helps to ease with the cooler temperatures we're seeing to start us off. It is chilly outside. We're seeing some 30s and 40s on the board for us, around 40 degrees in Parsons, 41, 42 in Nevada as well, and then some 30s on the board as well. But drier conditions here on our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler, and those drier conditions are going to last for us, calmer ones and clear ones as well. So what's influencing us today? Yes, surface high pressure. So that is surrounding us, encompassing the four states, and that'll also deliver some sunshine as well. But in the shadows, we do have some low pressure. An upper level low pressure system is going to be making its way to us as the high pressure continues to shift off east as we progress throughout today. So that's also going to stir up some winds going into tomorrow. So today is going to be nice and sunny. Clear winds will be on the lower end for us. But as we progress into this evening, we'll start to see winds pick up a little bit. That southeasterly flow will make its way back in, and then we'll see some breezy conditions tomorrow. But by Wednesday, will be quite windy for us as a pressure gradient is going to tighten right here ahead of a cold front that'll be coming in from the north. We also have a trough that'll be off to our west as well. Now, we could see a couple spotty showers off to our north, especially as this cold front starts to make its way closer to us. It should usher in maybe a little bit of a cooler air for some of our mornings, but as a whole, highs this week are going to remain in the 70s. It'll feel a bit more seasonable. Now, a lot of that drier air at the mid-levels should feed off any rain from hitting us at least until towards the latter parts of our week. And as I said, look at this right here, a nice week for us. We'll see some 70s on the board, some 80s as we track into our weekend. around 80 for us on Saturday, and then some upper 70s by Sunday. But from Thursday all the way to Sunday, we have some estimated shower and storm chances for us. Now, as of right now, we're not looking at severe activity, but that could change as we progress throughout our week. But also temperatures. We're kind of on the up incline when it comes to a lot of these temperatures we're seeing over the next 6 to 10 days for us. And then rain chances picking up as well, which is always good. You guys know my spiel at this point. It's like a song. We need the rain. We've seen so much drought across the entire 4 states region for us, so the increases of that is going to be nice. We just don't need it all at once. That does bring in some flooding risks like we saw last week and even a little bit of this weekend as well. But thankfully that all cleared up by the time for Easter Sunday. Now our highs for today, we're seeing some 60s on the board, some 70s as well, around 70 for us in Joplin, 71 in Bentonville, and then also 72 in Grove, and then we can't forget a couple 60s on the board as well. But as we start to drop into this weekend, we'll start to see a bit of a cooler air mass usher in. We'll see some of those temperatures in the 40s for us, around 44 in Joplin, 42 in Parsons, and then also 43 in Veneta. So we're going to see some uniform temperatures for sure with those 40s on the board for the entire region for us. Here's a look at your KSN forecast for Local Weather Authority. Today we're going to